everybody. Welcome to Staynlove Motivations. I'm Vanessa Klinger, your intuitive life strategist and your life coach motivator. Welcome to season 2. Long time coming. I'm so excited to be coming to you guys this time. So much has happened. However, I've learned so much and I want to share it with all of you. So let's just get right to it. Season 2, we're learning about being in the moment. So I took some time off last winter and spent some time with my family. And it's something that's very interesting that when you are awake, you start seeing things for what they really are. Wayne Dyer has a book, Dr. Dyer, he has a book out now called I Can See Clearly Now. And when you are finally being who you are, everything just becomes so much more clear. So while I was on my sabbatical visiting my family, I was witness to certain individuals and how they were constantly in the future or unfortunately still in the past, never being in the moment. And I began to realize, I began to question those things, and I began to ask Spirit, I'm like, well, why is this like that? And the answer came to me was that they're not awake. They're in a constant state of either being here and there, but never being present. And being present is so much more rewarding because honestly, that's all we have. Our past is a memory. Our future is inevitable. We don't know, what's going to happen, if we'll ever arrive there or not. It's not happened. And all we have is now. And being present is there's so much in the moment, the present moment that's been orchestrated and designed by our Creator to just have us to experience all the love and joy that is designed for us in that moment. However, if we tend to stay in the past, then we're dwelling on more than likely things that weren't so good, or we're saddened because we can't, and we're constantly reliving there instead of being in the present. I think so many of us are compelled by life to keep it moving that I want to challenge each and every one of you that if you make 2014 the year where you will begin to operate from a place of gratitude and serenity by being present, by quieting your soul, being right there in the moment, and becoming a spectator and less more participator. And what I mean by that is not allowing your emotions to override your moment. To be present means that you are taking every aspect of that moment in, and then you're able to assess accurately and then create a moment. Whereas if you are more reactionary, then you tend to create less. You become more reactive. And what I mean by that is you're only reenacting a moment based on something from your past, and you're not creating a whole new world for yourself. And that's the intention of Staynlove, is to help you to be able to be present, be who you are, appreciate that, be grateful for it, and live your life and enjoy it to the fullest. When you begin to live in the moment, you begin to appreciate all the wonderful things that are right there. Loving children, a job, a career, a spouse, a partner. You begin to appreciate all the things right there. And then you're able to just magnify, because whatever you focus on expands, and whatever it is that you're grateful for, it magnifies. And the next thing you know, you're in this constant state of abundance, and you're like, I'm so grateful. And it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Being in the moment will help you to stop and smell the roses. It will help you to be able to realize what's most important in this lifetime, and that's gratitude and love. gratitude for yourself and your fellow man. And let me stress something to you. There's nothing more important than a human life. Not all the money in the world, not all the material possessions. None of it is more important than a human life. And when we tend to value things more than people, we tend to lose sight of our design and why we're here. It's not to accumulate all this stuff. It's great to have. I mean, it's fun, but it's really not the most important. The most important is to be a valuable contributor to the human race by being who you are, by being that loving, kind, Jesus-filled you. And then you can be effective. And then you can operate in your gifts and talents and be of service to humanity. It's great to make money. It's great to do all that. But what's most important is how are you contributing to your fellow man? So I challenge each and every one of you that as we go into 2014, we're going to be tackling some very serious topics of discussion. We're going to be going deep, and we're going to be unmasking the imposter of who you are so that you can see yourself clearly. Next week, we're going to be celebrating the new year. I know it's kind of behind, but March to me is more of a new year for me than January. So I decided to, going forward, to have March be my new year that I celebrate. So we're going to be celebrating the new world, the new life that you have created for yourself since you've been doing your work. So we're going to cover some things, and we're going to touch on some areas of improvement, some things that we need to focus on. Excuse me. And so that's what we're going to be talking about next week. I thank you guys for tuning in. I'm looking forward to 2014 as the year where it finally begins. Thank you so much. And remember, stay in love. Because I'm happy.